Good evening dear students. So in this video we will discuss all the multiple choice questions from the chapter class discussion to the chapter around the world. So let's start the video. First class discussion question number 1. Talking together in a group on a single topic is called discussion. Next question. Which of the following is a describing word? Yes, nutty. Nutty is a describing word. The rhyming word of chatter is matter. Antonym for low is high. Class discussion is written by Jervis Finn. The past tense of look is looked. Who was the quiet one in the class? Jane was the quiet one in the class. Give one word for look fixedly with eyes wide open. Look fixedly with eyes wide open is stared. Synonym for silence is quiet. Singular for activity is, here printing mistake is here. It will be plural for activities. So next chapter is the talkative barber. Question number 1. The talkative barber story is from Urban Nights. Next, a person who talks a lot is called chatterer. Next, how many brothers did the barber have? The barber had 6 brothers. Next, a person who cuts the hair is called, barber. Next, the barber lived in, Kashgar. Next, another word for exhaust is tired. Next, antonym for believe is disbelieve. Next, for what purpose the Sultan called the barber? Yes, the Sultan called the barber to save his head. So, to save. Next, plural for story. Plural for story is stories. STORIES. Next, we will reach on time dash we go by the car. We will reach on time if we go by the car. So next chapter, topsy-turvy land. Question 1. Rearrange the sentences to make meaningful sentences. Nutty is Renu girl A. So the correct sequence will be 3, 2, 5, 1, 4. 3, 2, 5, 1, 4. Renu is a nutty girl. Next question. Topsy-turvy means, upside down. Next, in topsy-turvy land, the sea is made up of sand. When do children go to school in topsy-turvy land? Children go to school in night in topsy-turvy land. In topsy-turvy land, people wear hat upon their feet. In our land, the buses run on land. One word for feeling of enjoyment is pleasure. Topsy-turvy land is written by, Topsy-turvy land is written by H.E. Wilkinson. Next, which of the following is a doing word? Means verb, coming. What is the rhyming word for night? So rhyming word is fight, right, light, all of these. So next chapter, Gulliver's Travels. Question number 1. The story of one's life in his own words is called autobiography. Next, who was Gulliver? Gulliver was a sailor. What do we call a land with no vegetation? We call a land with no vegetation is barren. As dash as a feather. Yes, students, as dash as a feather, as light as a feather. Next, what was the diameter? What was the diameter of the dice in which dinner was brought for the farmer? The diameter was 10 feet. An aeroplane is the dash means of transport. An aeroplane is the fastest means of transport. A giant bird is ostrich. Antonym for easy is difficult. What is the past tense of sleep? Slept. The pouring of the cat was 10 times larger than an ox. So the next chapter, nobody's friend. Question number 1. The long form of should not, shouldn't is should not. What does the child want to share? Apple and cake, sweets, ball and books, all of the above. The antonym of lend is borrow. The boy in the poem had a tricycle. What is the past tense of eat? Ate. Rearrange the sentences to make meaningful sentences. Home, at, nobody is. The sequence will be nobody is at home. So 3, 4, 2, 1. 3, 4, 2, 1. Nobody is at home. Next, nobody's friend is written by. Yes, students, nobody's friend is written by Enid Blyton. Next, the opposite of friend is enemy. The opposite of nobody is. Yes, students, the opposite of nobody is somebody and everybody. So B and C. So B and C option is not here. So all. But if we compare, then the most appropriate answer will be everybody. So option C, everybody. Next, the word that rhyme with train is brain. Now next chapter, the little bully. Question 1. What is the name of the boy in the story? Yes, Hari. What malpractice he used to do with the boys and girls? To pinch. All the children used to hate him. Where did the children went for a picnic one day? Yes, students, where did the children went for a picnic one day? They went to a seaside. At what time we take our lunch? We take our lunch in the afternoon. What is the opposite of angry? Opposite of angry is pleased. Next, miserable means. Yes, students, miserable means unhappy. Next, if we do something wrong, teacher punishes us. What is the past tense of steal? Past tense of steal is stole. Should we hurt our friends? Never. So now, next chapter is sing a song of people. Question 1. Which mode of transport do the people use to move around in the city? It is taxi. Give one word for underground passage used for crossing the road. It is subway. Underneath means below. Opposite of slow is fast, which is not the rhyming word of back. Lack, pack, lack, rack. So, not rhyming word. That is option C, L-A-K-E, lack. All other are the rhyming word of back. Next question. Grumpy means ill-tempered. Ill-tempered means those people who get angry in a few seconds. Then the poet of this poem is, yes students, the poet of this poem is Lois Lavsky. Next question. Elevator means lift. Next, which word is not formed by using alphabets of buildings? Yes students, ring, because R is not there. Next, what do we do when there is green light in traffic signal? When there is green light, we go. Next chapter, around the world. Question 1. Which word is not formed from the word companion? So, lion, because L is not there. Mr. Phileas Fogg bet with his friend that he could travel around the world in 80 days. Mr. Phileas started his journey from San Francisco. What is the distance from San Francisco to New York? 3,786 miles. Name two as oceans mentioned in the paragraph, Pacific and Atlantic. Give one word for the body of persons or animals working together. It's called procession, Procession. The group of buffaloes is called herd, Herd, herd of buffalo. How many hours the procession of buffaloes took to cross the track? It took 3 hours. What does halt means? Halt means rest. Name the river mentioned in the story. So the name of the river was Medicine River. So students, here we discussed all the MCQ multiple choice questions from class discussion to around the world. Okay, wish you all the best for the annual exam. Have a good day. And best of luck all of you for the exam. Take care students. Bye.